Hey y'all! Day 4 of vacation!
We wore Bray Bray out today, so he's not up to do my intro today. But Luke was super excited to take on that job. So let's get into day 4 of vacation. Today we got up super early and went and rented some side-by-sides. When we got there, all the guys were getting everything situated, so the kids were taking advantage of playing with the animals. And y'all, it was the funniest thing ever watching these kids get chased by geese. And they just kept going back for more. But we finally got our side-by-sides rented, got the boys loaded up and their seatbelts on, and it's time to ride. We got an enclosed 6-seater with heat. That way I didn't have to worry about Bray Bray being too cold. And y'all, I think I might have to let Dad buy one. This thing was like driving a Cadillac. It was so nice and cozy. And when the sun started shining and it warmed up, we opened up the windshield and rolled down the windows, and it was so nice. But when it got chilly, we just closed everything and turned the heat on, and we were so comfortable. Just does not get better than that. Bray Bray was not happy about getting up early this morning, so he went right back to sleep pretty quickly after getting on the side-by-side. First place we are headed to is Cades Cove. The weather is going to be absolutely beautiful today, and there's just no prettier place than Cades Cove. The boys are really hoping to see some animals today. Last year when we came to Tennessee, we went to Cades Cove and we took family pictures, and they were so beautiful. Y'all already know I had to get my fountain drink at the convenience store. Bray Bray is still knocked out, and Luke decided he wanted to ride with one of his friends, so Brody Boy hopped up front with me and Dad, and we finally made it to Cades Cove. Of course, we had to stop and take some family pictures, and let me just tell y'all, Bray Bray was not happy at the beginning, but he finally woke up and took some great pictures. We let the kids run and play and enjoy the scenery for a little bit, and then we kept going down all the trails to look at all the little houses they have. I feel like Cades Cove is the perfect place to do pictures. It's just absolutely beautiful everywhere you go out there. Found this beautiful river, and y'all already know we had to take advantage of it and take some pictures. Bray Bray found himself a walking stick, and he would not put that thing down. Found this tree that was laying over the river, and we set all the boys up there to take pictures. And y'all already know the oldest boys had to get up there and get their picture taken too. The biggest kids of them all. And then after walking some trails and sightseeing a little bit, we hopped back on the side-by-sides and pulled out some lunch, and we headed to another destination. We went to this little RV park, and it had the prettiest view of the river. The boys got to watch this guy do some fly fishing, which they thought was so cool. Took a few pictures over here, and then we just drove through the mountains until it was time to return the side-by-side. I 10 out of 10 recommend renting a side-by-side and driving it through the mountains because we had an absolute blast. We got to see some of the prettiest areas in Tennessee. Now we are headed back to the cabin to hang out and relax until tomorrow. Love you guys.